My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and our new platform we use from time to time, which is Cardboard PC Kingdom, where we build, where we build projection screens and PCs out of cardboard. All right, so we are over here messing with this new technology we have. This is a technology that basically has the ability to shift its contrast levels to produce much more darker levels on a much more interesting surface or screen paint product. I haven't decided whether or not this is going to be a screen paint or a physical screen. I haven't decided. I do know it's going to launch in 2025. Let me show you the projector we're using in a demonstration. So we switched over to a 1,000 projector. This projector is a Sony VPL CS4. The CS4? I'm upside down. The CS4 SVGA projector. This projector is around 1,000 lumens. Again, SVGA 720p. And you see no outputs in the back for HDMI. And roughly in this office, we should be around 13 feet back from the screen to here. No problem. Let me get the meters out. Show you we are in a max out environment. Stay right there. Used to be. I used to do it from my home, from our office, which has commercial lighting in it. There we go. Same as always, but we have to show this every single time for every single demonstration. Take my hand, run it over top. Here the meter is functioning. The meter there is canceled out. Alright, so that's why we call it a maxed out environment. We don't have sound. Right now we're seeing at 1,000 lumens what the screen picks up. That's it, fully lit environment. And about 13 feet from the screen. So 13 feet, that does extremely good. Due to the fact that we're at 1,000 lumens, we're maxed out on our meter. And we're oversplashed, so you know, we have an oversplash, so it means it's not fit to the screen, it's actually overshooting the screen to show you how much of improvement we're getting versus the wall or cardboard wall behind it. 4K demonstrations. You can see it's shifting taking place. Now I'm going to pause it right here. I got this multiple times in my demonstration. We're on site. The gunmetal technology we have here, because we had to show these off and do a pour out to show you they're not actually black. People thought they're black screens. Like, no, it's like a really, really dark gray. Does this match to this? Let's entertain that. No, doesn't match it. Because again, I can't express it enough. We know what we're doing over here. Been doing it for years. So no, these are questions I'm asked when I got clients coming in. These questions come up. That's why I say you have to be to back yourself up. Can't just be on camera just talking. Got to back it up. So nope, they don't match in any way whatsoever. So if you're asking me, what about the gunmetal? Gunmetals are super dark. Does it match the gunmetal? No, gunmetals are way darker than this. Our gunmetals usually, and we develop them, 38s, 39s. They were gunmetal technology. Those things were so freaking dark. People swore up and down it was a black screen. They were saying like, nope, that's not black. That's actually super, super dark gray. That's why I sit there and I see other paints. I'm like, no, you're charcoal. That ain't even near gunmetal. So at 1,000 lumens, 13 feet back, on our Sony VPL CS4 projector, we can read. And next, we're going to do ultra short throw, which is over there. And I'm doing ultra short throw on a dull lamp, which I already ordered the other one coming in, $30 for a lamp, which is pretty cool. This is where my projector is sitting, back here. This is where I'm at, where my foot next to one of Taco's famous cat toys. You can see it reads the contrast level with no problem, even though it's not black. And we're dropping at 1,000 lumens. We can't even count it as 4,000, our Chrissy projector, because we keep it in eco mode. So in eco mode, that projector picks up at 25. This projector in eco mode picks up at 19. So we're way below settings. So this has another color. We're going to make 4 at one point, but we're just going to keep it to 2 for right now. This will be one of them, and we have another one we're going to be making pretty soon. So that's why I'm trying to get everything out of the way, because we have still a lot more to go. We have this entire wall. That's gamer technology. We got the Halo system to install in here, and it's a LED trace light system for that, and this one over here has to be done. We got that silver technology coming out, so we have to have that on display. So we have a lot of stuff we're still working on. All right. I don't know why I wouldn't have problems with white levels, because the screen's super light. So let me see. It's light under us, and we're not used to having anything that light in here. Let's go with 4K snow screensavers. So that should have no problem picking up because it's lighter. This is what it needs to be to pick up. Starfield screensaver. Yep, she's getting temperamental. Let's see what's going on with her. Take her out, put it again. Starfield screensaver. There we go. That's why I can explain enough that when you're watching gray screens out there, this is what you're supposed to be able to do. You got a screen that's that kind of complexion. This is the part you're supposed to show. All those colors and stuff, that don't mean jack to anybody who basically been around gray screen paint. That don't mean nothing, because any gray screen can pull that. The hardest part for a gray screen to read is a contrast level in a fully lit environment. That's what they're plagued with the most. Black screens on their behalf had to produce tremendously high white levels. There's no use in showing a lot of contrast levels on a black screen, because it can do that already. So that's pointless. Your white levels and fully lit environments is what's important, because one of the things that are told about black screens is the fact that they can't generate high white levels in fully lit environments because it plagues the screen. You have to be to beat those odds. Same thing here with this technology. we have to be to show it can read a contrast level. Because next to one of these, this screen can read a contrast level far better than this one. So showing bright colors, that ain't nothing. You got to show what the screen is not supposed to be able to do. That's what'll put your product on the map. And we get all the time. Is it chameleon? Nope. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. You ever seen chameleon before? We used to put on PCs. Customized PC cases. Chameleon changes constantly, all the time. Constant change. Slightest little change, chameleon changes. That's chameleon paint. I got that 13, 14 times in the forum site. Over and over again. And so then over there, they don't use camera tricks. You know why? Because I'm in a commercial environment. They're smart enough to realize that. When you have people that are saying, oh, it's camera tricks, that's something you could try to pull off when you're in your home. Not in a place where you got people constantly walking back and forth. And I can open it like, hey, check this out. Look at this. Yeah. Kind of hard to do that one. Does it pick up on his angles? Yes, it does. Reads that contrast level with no problem. So we've had contrast shifting technology before, but this is a lot more advanced because it has an FLE in it, and FLEs absorb more light than the average screen. So one day, who knows when, we'll have a white screen that can do that. And mind you, 1,000 lumens ain't jack from that distance and all this light. All right, let's get an ultra short throw in here. Slap that up there. Do it again. That's usually what we got to do. Let me go grab the ultra short throw. Where's the ultra short throw? I was going way over here. Why is it with all the wires? Why ultra short throw without a massive scan behind the back of it? That would help. Looks heavy, this I gotta be that close. Literally. Oh, for sure, bro. Sucks, but I have to be there. What the freak is my virtual format? Fire sticks at? Fire sticks! Fire sticks! Oh, that'd be a good idea. Put in an ultra short throw wall. I'm putting it at the same distance that the average ultra short throw is at, which is right up on top of the screen. I think I'm gonna lay these with the box. Push your line back a little farther. We have room for that, or we do not? No, we don't. I'm gonna get a smaller box in there. Oh. Let's go me a Richmond call for that thing. That's not gonna work. Meanwhile, while we're at this, do we have power cords on this side? Do we have only on this side? This is a 3600 ohm projector. The one I got coming in is 32. This is overkill. And for those of you saying, but you're too close, it's also short throw. Literally, you guys are a foot away from a screen. I'm not even a foot. My projector has to sit back because it's on a stand, and the stand doesn't allow the projector to connect to the base of the stand because it keeps pushing out. So I'm actually a foot, a little longer than a foot from there. So, yeah. And I'm not happy with it being on the floor. So once I get my other projector in here, it'll be much different because that thing's got a heavy stand on it. It crushes any box it sits on top of. But the other one I got coming in, it's much smaller, lighter, and I can put it up higher. So then, yeah, this is where we're at. And the light does connect to the floor, and the reason why, because the meter reads it from the floor. But still, you know how I am. I can't stand having screens on the floor. It drives me nuts. So, I wonder, look at that stand behind us. Will it crush that box? I hope it doesn't crush my box. I hate having screens on the floor. It bugs the daylights out of me. We gotta get this thing off the floor. I can't have it down here. It's driving me nuts. Alright, let's try this and see if this works. I can't do that. That's just built this stand here. I got a stand here I built out of cardboard, so hopefully this works. I can't do that whole. No, we can't do that. It's craziness. Hopefully it doesn't crush my box. This is my new stand. Built the stand for the time being to hold my stuff. Hopefully this works because I can't doing this crap. Come on, man, be nice. Really? Gonna be a jerk about it? Alright, let me see. I really want to stand. There we go. There we go. Now, that works. Get off the floor. I mean, it's crazy on the floor. Can't be on the floor with that. There we go. Ugh. You don't know, that thing is freaking heavy. That stand on it is freaking heavy. It's steel stand. Alright, where we at? What plugs? Stand the man, pots and pans. I bought an Epson too. I got the Epson for 35 bucks. $35 for an Epson. Alright, let me see. You're plugged in, right? That's my whatchamacallit on? No, it's not on. That's why. Flashing yellow, standby, status. Oh, top of that's not you, that's just me tripping over my stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, the lamp is gonna go in this thing pretty soon. I haven't changed the lamp in this thing in quite some time. I think it might have been 3 years. Last time I've been in this thing to change the lamp. So these things just sit, because if I'm not using the projector, sit somewhere till I get around to using them. My lamp is super dull. Definitely don't have to get a new lamp. And this is 36. These are 3600, so I already know from the door. I gotta go change my lamp. Lamps aren't that expensive for them. It really isn't. Where's the fire sticks at? Yeah. YouTube. Well, today, hopefully. There we go. YouTube. Yeah. 15? Really? I'm not waiting 15. Come on, you do better than 15. 20? Jeez. It's a whole freaking movie, almost about that. What do we got? Anything else? 15. Whatever. Yeah, see, that's what I hate about this. See, it'll tell you to skip, but then you'll skip to another commercial, and that commercial will have an additional 15 on it. Skip survey. And see, it reads. It should be able to read easy. It's an ultra short, though. Like you're literally on top of a screen. Then being 1,000 lumens at 13 feet back, and here we are at 36 at probably not even a foot, but still. Starfield screensaver. Perfect. That's all we need to read. We need to make sure it's reading that contrast shifting is activating on ultra short throw because they have a different type of projector. That 1,000 lumen behind us, it has to be running. And of course, it runs on the other one because we tested on that one first. That's what we need to be to see if it picks it up. Because like I said before, that's the reason why you need to test on all this stuff, because at any given time, it may work on those two projectors, but for some reason it may not work on ultra short throws. That stuff happens. Just want to make sure it can read it. Up close on the screen. Up close on the screen. So yeah, this is extremely interesting, and because of this thing is going to be locked down. What they call it, hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, there's going to be a couple patents sitting on top of this thing, a lot of them. So just to let you know, if you even talk about it, even try it, I mean, this thing's going to be locked down so hard that if you even say at the end of the day that you have the same thing we have, I can haul you in court and sue the living crap out of you. This thing's going to be locked in. I'm going to throw everything at this to lock it down. And I'm a paperwork jockey at the end of the day, so yeah, I know how to do patents. I did my own for Crystal Edge. I did the patent for that. It's better. It's tedious, but once you learn it, you can never unlearn it, ever. Because you will know it for life. And I think we got some attorneys in here that know about patents and stuff, so I can let them proofread it. Which comes in handy. Yeah, I'm not patent the daylight side of the thing. And I'm not talking about a patent pending. I'm talking about full provisional patent on this thing. Because again, this is a game changer right here. This is going to change a lot of things. A lot of things. To make sure we get this thing locked down. Sorry I got to put that in there, people. But we got people at the end of the day that know how to leave stuff alone. They got to take my freaking specification sheets and try to use it as their own. Boy, I mean, you don't even really have to contrast that when you project. We use contrast anyway because the screens we have in here are dark. But this changes a lot. Then the day, trying to get the heightener to produce, we can get the heightener to generate on darker screens. That's not a problem. But if the screen is already light, you know how advanced heighteners can pump? Because the screen's already light, it's less to deal with. That means it's already operating on a screen that's already light already. Like the silver. We put a heightener on the silver, it was able to turn a white surface dark. Can you imagine that? The levels of what we could do with this? I tell you, it's interesting how God gives you a blessing. This is just made yesterday. This is made yesterday. It took us less than 20 minutes to make it. And literally, it was made from leftovers that we had in over here. Leftovers. Leftovers. Now you don't see containers of paint all over the place, right? Yeah, we have a sample box. We have little paints in there. We make it at 16 ounces, enough to test. Hit it with the projector and we're good. Everything's discreet. Now at the shop, that's different. Shop is, we don't even tell anybody where that thing is at. Because again, we got stuff in there that we can't tell anybody what's going on in there. Stuff we're working on. That's why I sit there and say, don't worry about the stuff you see. Worry about the stuff you can't see. Worry about the stuff we're working in back rooms and studying and working. That's the stuff you got to worry about. Now, what this thing is going to evolve into, there you go. That's when you get to worrying. What the heck they're going to turn it into? And it's got so many applications where we can do it. We can change the color of it because, again, that shifting technology. And then, again, you have to consider the fact, what colors would react to the shifting technology? And this is advanced shifting technology. What would react to it? So that's interesting. Let me get real quick. Let me get 8K desired nature. Did we get it or did we get the butcher block? Oh, I forgot I got a better chance on PC. My PC cord doesn't connect all the way over here. 8K desired nature 8K video demonstrations. Let's see if we get on this one. We gotta speak to Yoda. We gotta talk it backwards. Ugh. All right, let's try this one. Desired nature 8K video demonstrations TV. There we go, found it. Got to go through that, literally. It's a Rubik's Cube of what the freak is going on. So I want that dark makeup, that's what I want. Oops, no. Let's not do that one again. Where is that? Which one going to symbol? There it is. Ah, not there. There. All right, here we go. Whew. Man. The PCs aren't bothered by it. PCs don't have reconnection issues. They only have them with cell phones and Fire Sticks. But the PC don't have them. I wonder if it took me off. Probably did take me off. Yeah. Just need to see that one shot. Come on. Ask for it. Just want to see it. Gotta see it. There we go. Ho ho ho. It's picking up. That shifting technology is beast. And I had people already ask me, are you selling out? No. What the freak would we do that for? The reason why we came here was to level the playing field. So people don't have to spend a ton of money for stuff at the end of the day. It's not even necessary. You won't have to. Already big companies are going to hate this at the end of the day. Yeah, so if you're a big company and you're in here, just let you know, we ain't selling out for jack. We got plans at the end of the day. Our plans is to keep on pumping, keep developing better technology, and make it affordable for everybody. So no, they get their mitts on it. They're going to charge everybody a ton of money for it. And watch the naysayers. Look at the naysayers channels. I guarantee they'll be talking about this one next. First was the gunmetal. And I bet you they'll be in there talking about this one too. Then we bring out the apex. They'll be talking about that one. We bring out the silver. They'll be talking about that. Watch your activity. You'll see base at the end of the day. Nothing but haters. Look, let me tell you something, naysayer. You expose yourself for being what you are. Jealous haters. Because all you do is talk and you don't design anything new at all, period. You haven't developed anything new in what, a decade or so. You haven't developed anything new at all. And then those of you figure that you got us figured out, well, you got 429 screen paints to go through and another additional 112 on the other site. How do you have me figured out? You're still going to skip all those? Or we just going to skip all those screen paints from 8, 7s, 12s. We're going to skip all those 22s, 21s. All they're going to be skipped, right? And we're just going to speed it up to this. No, man, you got to do all of those. And you got to go farther back than that. You got to go back to my Digital One company. Because my Digital One company had the D5K, D6K, D5K, all that Onyx Black technology, that was all on the Digital One. Actually, no. Because we had that thing with the contract, so we had to develop a new company. And you can't just, come on, you say we're making this product. I always say, which one are you talking about? We make a lot of stuff. But I have no time to be quarreling with you. I got things to do. I got work to do. As you can see, Lord has given us a new blessing. And we're going to utilize this in every level we could possibly think of. And we still got the new stuff. I got the Apex Gamer coming in. That black technology. That thing, I can't wait. It's going to be freaking beast. Anytime we're going to put in a giant biking mug in that sucker, you know it's going to be beast. You know it's going to be beast. Custom decal stickers. So freaking fancy, so gorgeous, it's worthy of your car. I'm dead serious. The stickers are going to be hot. They're going to be nice. I say, it's worthy. Okay, I'm happy. At least we got that out of my head because that was driving me nuts yesterday. Like, well, can we? Is it going to do? See, mind you, look when the projector's off. That's the crazy thing about it too. Because I'm always like, it's a projector off. Like, yeah, projectors are off. And look at it. When you set it against another one, anything, it shows its true identity. But on a standalone, you couldn't tell. See? That's why I said, the Lord got tired of it. And I know I feel him. He gets tired of it. Of people coming in and saying that you have our blessings, but you do the same thing that we do. And he watches y'all. And this is the reason why you curse yourselves. And you curse yourselves because your hands can't be blessed. All blessings come from God. You got to remember that. In order for you to be your company to be successful, all blessings come from God. That's where it comes from. The devil can't bless you. The devil can only curse you. So since the devil can only curse you and all good things come from God and no good thing comes from the devil, what you have is a blessing. When good things happen, it's a blessing. It's the Lord blessing you. But you continue to go out and you continue to do things that you shouldn't do. It displeases the Lord. Then you will lose your blessings. And you can make all the screen paint you want in the world. All of it. If you're using it for those intentions to steal someone else's blessings, your product will not sell, your product will not take off, and your business will crumble. That's what's going to happen. Because God can't give you that blessing. He wants to, but he can't. Because you blocked him. Because you felt the need to attack other people. So he can't give it to you. Like, shame. Just like if you got kids. Kids do well, got good grades, cut the grass and all that. And he wants something today. You come to him and say, hey, Dad, I wanted the bike and all that. He said, okay, you've been good. You've been working on and taking care of that. Let's go see what we can do. Get you a bike. We'll work on get you a bike. And get a bike. Now, if you're out there breaking windows, setting fires, and doing all kinds of crazy stuff you can't believe, and carrying on and acting up, and every 5 minutes, teachers are calling about you, and the people in the neighborhood calling about you, and police are always at your door. You say, Dad, can I get a new bike? Like, you've lost your freaking mind. You got a nerve to come to me and ask me for a bike. After all this chaos I watch you do at the end of the day, and you going to ask me for a bike? Oh, heck no. There you go. That's how it works. So that's the reason why if your product's not selling, your business is crumbling, you're not getting people coming to your doorstep, God ain't blessing your hand. Devil's cursing you though, but God ain't blessing you. I gotta put this thing down because this projector's heavy. You can't lift this thing up because it got that stand on it. projector. You got a giant stand on you. Hoo-wah. Tell you, our freaking projector box is good because, man, it held up without being crushed. Did a pretty good job. It held up. Hey, what's up? What's going on, buddy? Where you at? I don't know. I was here. I was there. I was there. Then I was here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alright. I gotta do some stuff today. Definitely gotta be out because we gotta finish my PCs over here. So I gotta pick up supplies for that today. Boy, that's one place I found, man. They got everything in there. Everything I need. Where the heck is the projector at? The other one. Oh, over here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to raise my stand up a little bit more. I'm going to build me a screen a little bigger, and then we're going to have the gaming technology on here, of course. But I do want to hook up a hook system here and here, so I can drop a white screen down here and cover this up if I want to lay screens against and do a comparison. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to do it with the a spandex screen that's white. So it'll connect there, it'll connect there, connect here and here, it'll lay nice and stretch, and then basically I can put my screens up and I can do my demonstrations from there for the time being until my chair gets here. Because I had to order a chair. Because again, I can't have clients coming in standing up and all that. Have them sit down while we talk. We got a conference room downstairs, but we can do talking up here for the time being. Ain't that right, Taco? And you gotta start wearing your ties. Gotta be more presentable, Mr. Taco. Look at his toys. Hey, Taco. Is that your fire stick? He wants to be on camera, but he doesn't want to be on camera. Right, Taco? Because I don't know, Dad. I don't know. All right. Now, also, too, we got a challenge for ourselves. And the challenge we have for ourselves is we cannot buy a projector over $200. So basically, if I want to start a channel that says, hey, look, we can go to eBay, we can navigate, we can buy projectors for under $200 and show you how it's going to work on our screen paint, which means that takes all the guesswork out of whether it's going to work in a fully lit environment, whether your colors are going to wash out, all that stuff you have to usually go to. We can do it for you by buying the projectors, showing them off, and use them against our screen paints inside and out. So you can see exactly what projector suits you better, saves you a ton of money, and you already know how it's going to work on our products. And so you buy a projector, and they sell you a white screen or gray screen with it, and you find out you can't be in a fully lit environment, and your screen washes out. And you spent all that money. Spent all that money for something that you can't use. That's why they contact us. Because that's what happens. They go buy a white screen. And they don't know, because I thought the same thing myself. I thought my projector, at the end of the day, was going to have all the bells and whistles, and everything was going to work out peachy and great. And pff, yeah, right. That was a rude awakening. Felt like the same shock you get when you hear a bunch of dishes crash in the back in the kitchen. Like, what the heck was that noise? All right, let me see. We're running from the PC. Taco, we got litter exchange to do today. His litter exchange today. So his litter gets changed out twice a week. Litter exchange, get it out. Get our fresheners. Where are we going with? What's our scent we doing in here? Because I like the oranges were fantastic. Oh, oranges were so good. They were smelling the oranges out there. I don't know. I might want to do cinnamon. I want to do cinnamon. I don't know. We got to choose. I'm excited about that. We get our fabulous. I think it's a fabulous we get. Yeah. Wipe our table down with it. Wipe down all the cabinets with it. And drop in that Senate. And he gets his change out today. So yeah. Yes. I like that. It's herb aromatic. I think it's aromatic. It's therapy. It really is. And we got the air cleaner, which I'm buying another one of those. I want 2 of them in here. It's overkill, but I like the freshness. I'm addicted to the freshness. Look at these ice cubes. This is dangerous. You know how dangerous this is? I like it. These are cool. Oh man, these are so cool. Because these are the only ones I found that were crystal clear. Every single one of them was basically too cloudy, but these are actually pretty cool. This is the ones we use on here. Oh, we're building our flying saucer too. We might build our flying saucer today. Because I told you I found some kind of like ultimate Family Dollar store, and it's got all kinds of stuff in there. Man, we can build so much stuff in there. It's not even funny. So it's so much stuff. It's my Toys R Us at the end of the day. So we can get down and get some saucers and build our flying saucer, get that started. And we can crash that sucker right into the side of our whatchamacallit, our PC. Oh, real quick. Gotta show you. Look! I can make my own whatchamacallit, my new tubes. I don't have to pay the tubes anymore. The tubes at 120 inches are really hard to find. So I can make my own now. And they're even. I think it's going to turn out to be beast. Oh, I think it's going to be so sick when I get done with it. Got the support brake. Right, I'll explain to you later when we get back to this. I'll explain to you later what we're doing there. But man, the whole reinforcement system worked out perfect. That thing is stiff, man. It's super stiff. And when we coat it, it's going to harden. Oh, it'll be beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I'm getting too excited here. Got to calm it down. Use your words. I'm going off like this. What are you building in there? Because I'd be so excited because all the stuff we're working on. I've got the switches. The switch for this thing is beast. Oh my goodness, it's beast. It reminds me of something like Voltron. It's like a power switch from something off of Voltron. That's what it looks like. It is sick. It's going to take a while to get here because I had to get it from overseas, but it'll work with all this, man. It's going to be sick. The switch for that is going to be sick. You don't know, this is going to be a mech docking station, a little mechs in it. All right, we're switching back over to our other projector over here. I can't wait till summertime gets here, man. We got some stuff for the summertime for you, for your outdoor screens. Oh my goodness, man. Summertime is going to be awesome. I can't wait. You and your giant mouse. It's your Christmas toy. Let me see. Yeah, we got some cool stuff. We're going to be going over to, because the new coating we got rolls over anything. I just sprays and rolls over anything we want. So with that being said, we're going to be going over to Amazon and buying some really cheap white projection screens and converting those things into like, I would like to say OLED, but we don't use OLED anymore because I don't the whole fact of the whole burning. I don't want to be a part of that whole process. But anyway, some super ultra black screens, just some gorgeous. So we got this outdoor screen paint coming out. And this thing is going to be sick. So allow you to blast anything you want. So we're going to go over to Amazon. We're going to get ourselves a freaking cheap frame or whatever, screen, whatever to make a difference. We'll buy this $50 projector or whatever, and we'll set the whole thing up. Set up an amazing professional setup. That's going to cost you next to nothing. There we go. Oh, over there. I have one of those portable mouse, but them things got on my nerves. All right, let me see. Here we go here. Bum, 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 bum. Now, to show you that, in mind, this projector right here, $50. I paid $50 for this. The LW400s, Chrissy, they're cheap, man. You can get the LX too. The LXs are even cheaper. I'm going to pick up an LX. I've had them before. And it's just to show you that it's really cheap. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You know. Our settings, as you can see. Let's go back to that one again. I'm going to do the para. Did you get it? All right, here we go. Everything's still in zeros, people. All in zeros, 0, 0, 0. Whisper, it's basically eco mode. So eco mode, this projector is doing 2,500 lumens. So we do without eco mode, we hit 4,000, but we only need We don't need it. It's overkill. And let me see. Where's let's get wish I have it on here. But you guys say it all the time. Let me see. Something I was watching. Let's get something else besides scenery, darn it. Let me see. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. Let's see. Get this up there. Now, like I said, if you want to upgrade your projector, like you don't want to do 1,000, whatever, that right there behind me will do it. That's a $50 machine. That's it. And that projector right there works fantastic for outside too also. That's why I like using the Christies. They got lens shift capabilities sitting on top of them. $50 projector. Most you'll pay for that projector, $130. That's pretty much the most you'll pay for it. It's got HDMI ports, which I'm running right now. I have to use any adapters that I want to. And I convert the VGAs into the adapters because, again, I can have extra ports. You're going to have an eco mode. Burn it as long as you want. It takes a while to burn these things. I've been running eco. And the picture comes up clean. Where is the sound? And that's why I'm going back and forth between the post office and trying to figure out what sizes we can put these in, because if we decide to make it a physical screen, I want to have to go in and figure out exactly what's the biggest we can literally ship over. Or we'll have to transfer to wallpaper, because wallpaper is an easy screen to transfer back and forth. If we don't do that, then we make it a paint. And that makes it even more easy to transfer from A to B. So, figure it out. We just might do both. Because, some people prefer that. One of the things I learned when we had screens, physical screens, this makes it easier for some people at the end of the day. Some people may have handicap issues, and I've bumped into customers that are handicapped, and you can't work with the paintbrush. It's better if the screen's already, or paint roller, screen's already pre-coated. So I think we got to get a warehouse for that. And the warehouse I got right now is my shop place, but I need a place where basically we're going to have plenty of air ventilation back and forth, stuff like that, because, they frown upon stuff like that. If you're running something like that and you don't have proper ventilation, especially for your workers, you get a lot of trouble. So we need to make sure we get that down packed. I just want to pop over to Zoning and go, hey, what's up, guys? I need some information. Help me out. And you always help me out with some pretty cool stuff. What I need to do. So do we need... I got a couple of buddies of mine who paint cars and stuff professionally. Sometimes I ask them questions like, okay, so y'all run all this equipment in here. What do you have to go through to get this done? I'll walk you through it. So it's a pretty interesting process. Why is it when I turn to the side, it automatically did the whole thing? It's the whole thing. But I do know one thing, it is launching in 2025. That is a definite. Oh, sorry. I'm a little movie boy. Ah, you ruined it. How do you know that? Like, how do you know? I gotta sneak to get pictures of him sometimes. He does the weirdest poses. So he just comes out of it real quick. Like, how do you know? I need instincts like that. He likes that little bed. That's the first carrier I bought from him when I transported him up here to Philadelphia. I guess it got a lot of memories in it. That was his first carrier. I just like the fact of seeing that contrast level. It's mind-boggling. It really is. And yes, I'm teared up a little bit because you know why? It's God's blessing at the end of the day. God is good. God is good. That's why when I'm on camera sometimes I get a little frustrated, and sometimes I talk about charging. I can't do it. I can't. I don't have that ability to charge that 5,000, 7,000. We got technology better than certified screens. We literally can get that money, but we can't get it because, again, we're told we can't. We can't charge that kind of money. I'm trying to keep it reasonable. And people thinking, oh, $300 and $400. Look what this stuff does. I mean, come on, seriously. Look what our technology does. Our stuff is the most tested stuff right now on YouTube. We got demonstrations on everything you could possibly think of. We have maxed out over everybody else's products at the end of the day. And we can get thousands of dollars for our technology very easy. I got big companies that know me at the end of the day that will pay me a ton of money to sell out. So they can get that technology and charge everybody up a ton of money. So if we're charging $300, $400 for a product, I think we're doing extremely cheap. Consider the fact that we blow out a screen that's $5,000 and we can do it at $500, $200. Come on. Those are the people, the ones that are complaining, are the ones who do budget paints, and you can't even do what we're doing. You couldn't even come close to what we do here. And yet you feel that at the end of the day, we should charge the same price. It's a difference. And this is why we come into the whole conflict of them saying that we're the same. No, we're not the same. We are not the same. This is why we have matching better demonstrations out there, because we're saying, hey, look, if you're the same as me, knock yourself out. Do the demonstration. They can't do it, but they still want to complain. And I don't have time for the complaining. I got too much to do. Right now, I'm blown away by this. I got to bring people up now to see that I literally had to record this thing. And the recording wasn't enough for me. That we got to see this. So he came up and started. It was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. And the owner's freaking amazed. He's excited because this is where this technology is going to be marked on where we developed it at. Any area that we're at, it is marked by where we developed whatever technology we engineered. The one on the old neighborhood where I first started, that one's marked. Because it's the first, where we first started the technology at, the first place. So that's what he's excited about. When I came here, he said, man, I got to see what you guys come up with. Got to see what you guys come up with. And here we are. Got this technology right here. A couple other more we're going to be working on here too, also too. So if you hear me excited and talking about this Apex game, because you know I'm a huge gamer at the end of the day, you know it's going to be beast. It's going to be absolute beast. It's going to make your gaming look on a whole nother level. Man, we're never going to get used to what we do. Never, ever. Ain't that right, Taco? Taco, we got to put your screen in, too. He got a screen coming in. Gonna make a rear projection. Where's birds? Well, you know, my Lord tells me at the end of the day, you know, when I'm trying to discuss why and what we do, that we don't have to worry about. If people want to sit there and complain about our prices, we're not worried about that. If God's going to bless us with this, He's going to bless us with the capital, open up the doors that we need to get our technology where it needs to go at. You know, and, you know, I tell people at the end of the day that if you feel that, you know, just, you know, you could do better, then go ahead, knock yourself out, you know, I don't mind. That is absolutely, I'm never used to that. That's insane. That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't God amazing? All right, what time we got? We got a lot to do. We got a lot of footwork to do today. Hopefully we get a rainy day. I like the slow rain. That's what I like, because I work better. I like the rainy days. I like walking on rainy days. All right, where's the mouse at? I just had it. Oh, I forgot everything's hooked to that. Let me see. 7 o'clock, 7:12. Jeez, man. We're here super early. It's not even open. All right. I'll let you guys watch this until I guess we'll go over our time. It's gonna be a long video though. But it's just good straight through. I got right now, I'm here too early. Usually we got a lot to do, but I gotta go pick up supplies because we don't have the stuff we need. Here we go. Don't even think about it. I'm looking at you already. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. I'm looking at you already. Sorry about that. Always getting into something. I'm watching him. Like, I know he's not going to do what I think he's going to do. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Where do you think you were going? Sometimes I gotta open up the door because it gets hot in here, like really, really hot in here. You gotta open up the door sometimes. Man, here I am watching him. He looks at me like I can't see you. I literally clearly can see you. Creeping to the door. Oh, you better not. Yeah, you better not. I don't know what it is. When they start sneaking, like they feel like they got some kind of automatic cloaking device where they automatically go invisible. You know, I can see you, right? I can literally can see you. Jokester. Come here. I'm putting you in your I can't leave you here because the problem is I put you over here. You try to sneak out the door. Come on, inside. Get a little hut. At least I can get a little air in here. Man, Jeff is carrying the heat. I'm so sorry, people. My bad. I'm sitting back there trying to get something straightened out back there and kind of open the door for a little bit. It's cooler out there. It's much cooler, but we generate so much heat in here. And I gotta watch him because he's sneaky. He'll try to dart for the door, then get out there and get scared. Because, you know, they're known for biting off more than they can chew. So he's in his little hut over there, his little hut house over there. He's good. At least I can have the door open and not get cooked in here. I'm going to bring some kind of fan system in here. Something. Man. And mind you, the projectors are on eco mode and it's still freaking hot in here. So yeah. That's why I wouldn't dare burn these things in without eco mode. I'll get cooked. Where's my fan? I got my fan on me. Ugh, that's better. Oh my goodness. Mm. Every time I look at the American Eagle, it reminds me of an Angry Bird. Look at that big old bear. Can't tell me I was meant to be a vicious creature. Look at that. A big old puppy. Just can't get near it. You imagine if bears were domestic animals? That'd be interesting. I find it interesting. You see an animal that caliber, that size, and still people feel the need to take selfies next to them. You know how fast a moose can run? Moose can run pretty fast. I want to take a selfie next to an animal that big, especially elk. They ain't got a bad habit taking pictures next to elk all the time. Throw my camera bar when I walk over to this elk and take a picture. Look at it, comment, Jessica. And you're gone. Oh, sorry, that's a big. I'm trying to fix my floor mats. I hate these things so much. They don't work. They separate all the time. And once you get the new ones in, give it even more. Alright, the nature's getting kind of boring. Need something else on there. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Mama's at the trees. Look at you. Let me get something more colored. Let's see, Samsung demonstrations. Can't stop doing that, man. I got to take a check on this thing. I'm either putting too much time in or something, but I'm having these freaking micro episodes where I just poof, just wake up and I'm just like, it never even happened. No, it's not narcolepsy. They did that one already. It didn't come up. Where are we at on this? Where are we running? Brain's got to come back to order here. All right, run the mouse. Somehow run the commercial. I don't know why it was all this mess. Doing too much. Yeah, it just poof, just like that. And then I wake up out of it and like nothing. Like I don't remember nothing from it. It's crazy. The place is cool now. Jeez, they generate so much heat. That's why I can't trust him, because I pass out like that. It never happens when I'm walking around the street or nothing like that. Like nothing like that. It's just if I'm standing still for a long period of time, it pops up. Other than that, from constant movement, it doesn't exist. Whew. What do we got for time here? I'm keeping my door open today. Much better, big difference. Because I was telling the person downstairs, yeah, my office be super cooking in there, like, because of the projectors, and we got them eco in there. And then you might want to open up your office door, she said, because the air outside, it's like, it's really, really cooler out there than it's in here, and it does balance it. When I came up out of whatever I just fell into, it was nice. The temperature is really nice now. Can't run the central air in here, so I'm just gonna leave the door open when I work. I'm doing live streams. I don't need to open because again, if somebody come in, they might not want to be on a recording. And I said we got people in here, we're high authority individuals in here, and nope, I keep my door shut when I'm recording. And get that consent. All right, let me see. 7:49. Jeez. All right. Give me Samsung demonstrations. Which one of them works? I want to test that one, dude. Man, I could be testing some contrast levels here. Now we get the gamer on here. Sorry, we get the gamer on here. The door open. There's no way we can miss that thing. The screen is huge. So I'm gonna leave my door open so you can come out and can see it. And downstairs in the lobby, they got an area where you can basically put your business cards and stuff up there. Yep, that's the business right there. Because all those people just the cards are just overlapping each other, just trying to get the most space to advertise. And this is where ad tech kicks in. Right, so I figure 8 o'clock, I'll go down and pick up the stuff I need for the PCs to get them done, because we just need odds and ends to put that stuff together. And stop over and get tacos that are change out, air fresheners, we got all that stuff I have to reset, so we're gonna figure out what settings we're gonna put in here. And let me see. I gotta pick up a few odds and ends from there. And then we have a projector coming in. We're still waiting for that. We got a Dell projector coming through. Okay, let me check if I have where the horses at. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to find it. Let me try Samsung OLED demonstration. There we go. See, it's picking up the multiple shades of contrast, which is good. Let's see. New York City, nighttime.
Topped off the new side smashing club with a creepy queso with hand smashed patties made to order.
So today we're going to raise that surface a little higher up. And we're going to build a stand a little higher up for the projector behind us because I want to raise it a little higher up. I still can't believe that screen is that cover that's doing that. When we did a black on black demonstration on it, yeah, it's wild. Yeah, before this thing launches, we definitely gotta put a provision patent on it. And this patent we have to put on the special account has to be global. Because this thing goes overseas, it's gonna get mimicked. And it may get mimicked, I don't know. I just have to make sure we just have it covered. Have to get it covered. It's gonna be a little costly, but I'm getting it done. Certain stuff like this, we know that stuff can't be copied and mimicked, but this is a game changer. Coca-Cola OLED. No, not OLED. Coca-Cola OLED. I told you I had to get somebody from the office downstairs to look at it. Like, are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing right now? And I was like, what kind of magic is this? I was like, man, magic is God at the end of the day. I'm buddy from up here to look at it. He was like, wow, that is. And you locking this thing? I said, yeah, I'm locking it in. definitely gonna lock this thing in. All that other technology has never been duplicated. I've never, and in your timeline I've been in this business, I've never had one company. They tried. They have tried. That's why I sit there and say when we get people who say they can make our stuff, no, you can't. Can't make my stuff. Can't duplicate a blessing. Can't do it. You know how many people have tried? Your timeline, I've been D4K, D5K, you name it. Yeah, I've made a lot of stuff. All of our stuff has been all over the world, and no one has ever been able to duplicate it or make it. And I've had people try to do it, and they can't do it. You can't make something that's not meant for you. So we got people come to us saying, oh, we can make this product for cheap, and you can't do that. You can't make it. If you could, you'd pass all the tests. Mind you, we do more than just show off the product. We have to run a ton of tests on each of this stuff to make sure everything is working. So if you're just showing some product you're mixing together and claiming to be me, you're sadly mistaken on that. You're not me, and you can't make my blessings. Only God can make that. I've never had a company once and try to reverse engineer my stuff, anything. They have failed every single time. I had a guy order $2,100 worth of paint from us, and had the nerve to send me back a picture talking about, I'm trying to make my own. I'm trying to figure out how you got your white levels to act that way. You got to tell me how you did it. That is freaking bold. That's super, super bold. I said, you got nerve to tell me that you're trying to reverse engineer my product and you want me to tell you how we got the white levels to work? I said, disconnect. I said, man, we're done. Get out of here. Dumb nonsense. Can't get it to work. So message you naysay out there, people come up and make our products, you can't do it. That's our blessing at the end of the day. And for trying so, you have to answer to God for it. And if you don't believe in God, you will. And the process you'll have to go through. And stealing my blessings. Coca-Cola. I don't know. I think I prefer Coca-Cola over Pepsi. I prefer root beer over all of them. I love root beer fiend. Let me see. Oh yeah, I got a road trip coming up this summer. I'm checking out the best barbecue grills around and the best root beer. Just two things today, root beer and Coca-Cola. Man. Alright, let's do OLED demonstrations. Oh, you know what's nice we should do? Let's do a jewelry video demonstration in 4K. There we go. Samsung had a really ultra contrast demonstration. Samsung contrast demonstration OLED. What that one is. This is gonna be fun. We got the fabrics coming in. I'm gonna put them against this technology. And that's what I was saying in the demonstration. Doing the contrast levels. They're orange and dusty, and yeah, they're supposed to be black. This is not even a black screen. It is far from a black screen, gunmetal screen, everything. And the gunmetals don't even match it. And the contrast shifting on it is amazing. If we're making gunmetal, it would never be that complexion. We got to pick up our tape and everything today because I got to put a certified against it. I got to see what it's against a certified. If this thing reads better than an actual gunmetal screen, certified gunmetal, how much weight that gives me at the end of the day to go into a forum site with this? Because usually when we come here with these darker screens, yeah, they're designed for that. But this screen's not even designed for that. This screen is lighter than the gunmetal technology we have over here. Which now I'm curious, but no, because it does that. If you stick them next to screens, if you stick these screens next to screens that are those darker screens, they but it didn't do it against that one over there. That's gunmetal. That's gunmetal technology. That's gunmetal technology. Oh man, I ain't baffled. But now I know now, when someone types in contrast shifting technology, we pop up everywhere. That's why I said if you're gonna do something, you have to back up that it does exist. You can't be making stuff up. Again, I can't express it enough. That gain range stuff, that stuff is bogus. You have to back it up. There's no way in the world I can come out here and say we have a technology that shifts a lighter color into a contrast level and have no support to back it up. That'll get me in a lot of trouble. So you can see that we did demonstrations on ultra short throw. We did demonstrations on the black levels on ultra short throw. The demonstrations at 1,000 lumens on low entry level projectors. Picking up on one we have right now at 2,500 lumens. It's reading and for the environments, the meters are not picking up. You have to have all that stuff documented to prove that you're actually doing this before you can even post on a website that you have that ability. Because that can easily land you in court with a serious charge on top of your head. They don't play around with that. That's something they do not play around. That is not a joke, people. You go on your website, you write something down. Somebody reports you, you got to answer for that. And they will drag you into court over that. That's a serious charge. You can't have companies going around making things up because people can get hurt when they do stuff like that. And people sit there and go, oh, but it's just paint. Yeah, it's just paint one day, but next you know, it'll be your asthma inhaler, your kid's medication, your brakes on your car, your smoke detector, even down to special piping that's needed for your gas stoves that are used to cut the gas on and off to regulate it. Them things were made incorrectly. You know what happened? Your house would turn into a parking lot. So yeah, all that stuff that goes into making your place safe and what it has to be needs to be tested, and it has to be backed. There are small parts in your car. If they went wrong, your car would turn to a nightmare. So these things have to be tested. It's very important. You just can't be making stuff up and just saying, hey, we got this. You can't do that. We can't sit there with these companies and say, hey, we got something that can absorb sunlight and it'd be a huge lie at the end of the day. And they spend all this money for something. You can't do that. You gotta back it up. So, you know, if that ruffles somebody's feathers at the end of the day, then so be it. Let your feathers be ruffled. Because again, you can't make stuff up like that. I couldn't find anything on that stuff. Nothing. And we looked. Couldn't find any. Found a customer who had it. Contacted him. We didn't curse him out. We talked. We had a conversation with him. And when you saw me when I was writing everything in, I was recording everything, so they can't say I said this or that. I recorded everything. Asked them simple questions. What is it? Hey, look, can you give us demonstrations? Can you do it for this amount of time? We get plenty of time. You got 7 days to show a demonstration of something you have right there in your possession, and it was never done. As a matter of fact, he removed the comment section, so no one can question him. We contacted the owner, sent him several messages out to him. Hey, can you show us this demonstration? Can we see some videos on it? Nothing back. You have to back that up. You can't be making stuff up. So, you know, it's very important that you back up what you show, because if not, This man in some serious trouble.
Empty homes for giveaway Saturdays. This time, lucky shoppers will have their cart paid for at checkout. Plus, store deals on toys, promo.
Yeah, consider the fact that how much what goes into building a house. All this the wiring system that goes to your home right now. Just imagine if someone did a faulty job on it, what would happen? That's what I'm talking about. That's why everything has to be tested. Everything you have in your house is tested. That's why it's still standing. Something goes wrong, and they bring an inspector, and they find out that the wire that was installed in the place wasn't up to code, or this, that, and the other. Guess what? There you go. Investigation pops off. People are going to have to go to court, and some people go to jail, and people get sued. Even people who are installing this stuff into your house, they have to buy products that they can stand by. Because their reputation's on the line also too, as an installer. So yeah, if that ruffles some feathers at the end of the day, then ruffle away, because you shouldn't be doing that. There was 6. Why do we have commercial that quick? We just got into it, didn't we? Gee, we just got into that. Got a commercial pumping in that fast. I saw something on the thumbnail. I wonder if it's actually in here, or is was the thumbnail put up there to attract people? Yeah, thumbnail was put up there to attract people. I hate that. You know, if you're gonna put something up there, put what you're gonna have in the video, part of that. That's what I thought we were going to get that right there. Yeah, that's insane. The contrast levels are freaking insane. And mind you, this thing is not even done. It's like a 10% product right now. It's not a completion. And we're still testing it. We're still trying to figure out what we can do with this. It's insane. We're gonna have to put one on a portable to see how they run on Picos. I gotta order projectors for this. Definitely got to get it outside because I definitely have to see how it reacts outside. This thing pulls a contrast level like this outside, then yeah, we got a serious game changer. This is going to change a lot. All right, people. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time. I have to go. We'll be showing off more on this technology, a lot more on it as we go on and days go by. Mind, we still got other technology. We're going to be engineering too on top of that. Hope you enjoyed. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology because we're one for Him. None of this would exist. Gotta go and God bless.